In this short video, I'm gonna reveal 6 years of Roblox development secrets. I'm gonna teach you the keys to making passive income on Roblox, literally making Robux in your sleep. Now, passive income is a bit of a touchy subject because a lot of scams and things that just are completely not true are attached to it. But in this, I'm gonna show you the real ways to make passive income on Roblox and how this has truly generated me over 2 million Robux doing these methods. If you're ready, watch this video to the end and take some notes because this is gonna be awesome. So let's start. Firstly, let me explain what passive income is. Passive income is where you're making money, or Robux in this case, even when you aren't working. So it doesn't mean that you don't do any work. That's a common misconception. You're gonna have to do work initially, but you're gonna continue to reap the rewards of Robux after the fact. The first way to make passive income on Roblox is by making a game. And not just any game, but a game that will retain players and continually gain players without you putting in work after you first develop the game. Of course, there's going to be work into development, etc., but you can truly make a game that lasts on Roblox, and if you do this, you can really make Robux day by day from people buying game passes, developer products, and getting premium payouts, and even immersive ads inside your game. Now, it's not going to be easy at first, but this is absolutely the best way to make Robux on Roblox. But how do you go about making a game? Well, I'm gonna tell you the steps right here. No nonsense, we're just gonna do it. So, first step, you need to learn. But you don't have to learn everything about development to really make a game. That is a common misconception. You should dip your toes into each aspect of development, see what you like best, and then go all in on one skill. Once you get really good at one skill, you can go ahead and develop things and start to earn Robux off that one skill that you're really good at, and you can start to earn enough Robux to fund a game and pay other developers. But it doesn't stop there. You're also gonna learn how to work on games and how each and every other kind of developer works. So you're gonna learn about scripting, you're gonna learn a little bit about UI design, working with other developers in these fields. And from this, you're gonna learn how they work and you're gonna learn what's needed to work with these people on your own game and know exactly how you can mesh together as a team and make a finished product. If you don't know anything about certain development topics, anything at all, you're gonna have a hard time making a full game. But if you can become a great leader and have an understanding, a bare minimum understanding of each topic, you're gonna be very well off to finish your game. The second step after learning from not only resources such as videos, courses, and the Roblox developer documentation and dev forum, and also other people, the second step is gonna be to start making projects. So you may or may not have tried making projects before by this point, or you might have worked on someone else's project. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't try to make something really big as your first game. Ideally, your first games should really be simple and also focused on earning you Robux. And some people are gonna be kind of mad about this, but you need to listen, because when you have a simple game, not only is it easier for you to finish as a solo developer or a new developer, it's also going to gain you Robux, which you can then use to invest in a better game later. So you'll make these simple projects, try to earn Robux off of them, then use that Robux to make even more advanced projects in the future. The final step is really to get all of your learned experience, ideas, knowledge all together and put it into a great project. Again, don't spend all the time in the world making the most in-depth project, even after your experience. What I recommend you do is develop a great idea and nail down a core USP or unique selling point that you want to have be the main aspect of your game that you market it on. After you have this, you can develop this and gain this unique thing you can push out as your unique selling point. You can push this out and it will differentiate your game from everyone else's. This is what Doors has done. This is what Piggy has done. This is what every successful Roblox game has done. This is what Pet Simulator X has done with pets. They all have their core USP. their unique selling point. The list goes on. You need a USP. And once you have this USP, you can develop what we call a minimum viable product. A minimum viable product is the minimum viable thing that you can put out. So the bare minimum that works and you can put out there and people can actually use it. In this case, your product is the game. The absolute bare bones version of your game with your USP and not much else to it. Now, what this is going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to make the base idea of your game, get it out there as fast as possible, and see if it works on Roblox. Once you do this, you can choose to develop this further and take it into being a very high scale game, but you can take it with the community as they tell you what to add and tell you what to improve. As you go this route, you're not going to spend too much time on a game that's going to fail, but if your game does start to get traction and people love your USP, unique selling point, then you can drive this game home, start putting all your effort into it, and make it that success that you want it to be. What I've just laid out here is the framework that you're going to need to make a successful game and make sure that you have all of the possible chances you can get to do this. Now, I do go over this a lot more in Scripting Secrets, which is our masterclass on Roblox scripting and making viral Roblox games. You can check that out, link in the description. But we're gonna talk about the next method of making passive income on Roblox. Now, the next method that is absolutely amazing for making passive income on Roblox is UGC. And the reason why I say this is because UGC items can sell any time of the day to anyone in the world. And UGC, it sells at a higher price than clothing, so you're gonna make more, and it also has less competition. UGC is opening up to more people, so it is more difficult to compete, but UGC is still a great opportunity, and I recommend trying to join, because if you can make great accessories and market them well, you can begin to make a lot of Robux passively. I do have a link to the place where you can learn more and sign up for the UGC program below on the Roblox official dev forum. If you want me to make a video directly delving in how to get into UGC and how to make UGC items, let me know in the comments. But for now, we're gonna move on to the final method. This method is probably the easiest. Now, this is making a group or making clothing. These kind of go hand in hand because typically you want to sell your clothing in a group. Now, clothing, just like UGC, can sell any time of the day to anyone on Roblox. But the clothing catalog is flooded with copycats and all kinds of crap that we just don't want to have to compete with. That's why you want to make a group which has a very dedicated community and very specific line of clothing towards a very specific player avatar. Your player avatar is your ideal player that you're going to cater to. And what you do to figure out your player avatar is you write down every single thing about your ideal person who you're going to make clothes for, all their interests and everything, all the games they play on Roblox, their potential age, all of that stuff. You're gonna write that all down and you're gonna have a very specific person who you're making clothes for on Roblox. This way, you're gonna really be able to cater to this one person very well, and therefore you're gonna make a lot more Robux than just shooting out random things into the metaverse. The metaverse. But rather than doing that, you're gonna be very specific and nailed down to a very core audience on Roblox. And this way is the new way to make Robux on Roblox with clothing. You can develop your clothing group and market it through TikTok or Twitter or even YouTube, and you can really begin to develop that fan base for basically free without spending money on Roblox ads, although that is also an option. But if you keep focused on a specific player, a specific customer, you're gonna succeed a lot more. Now, the methods that we've talked about in this video are insanely lucrative, and I've gone more in depth than pretty much anyone else who's covered this, but I want you to know that I've covered even more methods on the video on screen. You can go ahead and click that to learn the best methods to make Robux right now. And not all of these are necessarily passive, but they're really gonna help you in getting to that point of passive Robux, which is what everybody wants on Roblox, and it's how you get rich on Roblox. But make sure to like if you enjoyed this.